Hello everyone, and welcome back to Okami. This is part 2. We are just getting ready to leave the village. Shinshu Field. Huh? I'm not doing the voices this time. That hurt my, that was a bad call. Huh? You probably know this already, Ami, but this here is Shinshu Field, the most beautiful field in Nippon. At least it's supposed to be. But ever since that incident, I've been getting a bad vibe. We better watch where we're going. You can look at the map by holding down ZL. Let's pay attention to the map as we push ahead. Ami, that's the first Guardian sapling marked on our map. It's supposed to be a place for travelers to rest and recuperate. But just look at it. It looks like it could fall over at any moment. This place is definitely cursed from the looks of it. Places where evil has taken hold, luring monsters from far and wide, are known as cursed zones or cursed zones. But I've never seen one this big. It's withered all the plant life in the area, even that big tree. It'd take a monster with powers beyond even a god to do this. That tree's an offshoot of Sakuya. It protects nature in the area. Maybe the natural beauty here would return if we revived it. But how the heck could we do that anyway? Oh, look at that, Ami. This Guardian sapling's a wreck. So that's why Sakuya is hurting so bad. Bet the natural beauty would return if you revive that tree, but how could you possibly do something like that? You need a special power that can make a withered tree bloom. Nameless man. What just happened? I was out here chopping wood and communing with nature as usual, when I heard a loud rumbling like an earthquake from the lake, and a huge gust of wind blew up out of nowhere. I don't know what happened next, but when I came to, it was like this. My art workshop was just across the stream there. It up and vanished when this cursed zone appeared. The earth must be angry. All I want is to live with nature in peace, man. But now I can't. I noticed a figure running from the lake toward Kamiki. Whoever it was, man. I hope Mother Earth kept them safe. What's up, nature buddy? Curious about that cave? It's the entrance to a place called Hana Valley, the site of an amazing waterfall, but monsters have moved in now. There's a trippy crystal ball that makes plants grow enshrined there. You think gardeners would be flocking here for it. Actually, not long ago, that Susano guy went marching in there. It's weird, normally he runs away at the sight of monsters. And he hardly seems the type to try his hand at gardening. Anyway, bad karma, man. You could be attacked if you went in. Alright. Hana Valley. Traveler's Charm. Protects travelers from danger. Increases godhood by 1 level. Yeah. I really don't care for how exploration and combat are really so segmented in this game. What? We got rid of the monsters, so why did the gods' power disappear? Guess the curse on the gods of these lands must be really strong. They can't intervene till we do something about the stagnant air. Feed bag for fish. Oh, a feed bag containing fish. Okay. Hey, check out that tree. It's moving. Better be careful, Ami. You see that? It just threw some fruit at us. Show we mean business. Try to hit its fruit back at it. Draw 1 quick stroke to hit the fruit. Yeah. Look, you stunned it with its own fruit. Let's pass on by this creepy old tree while we can. Some Wizard of Oz shit right there. The statue's all dirty. Kind of feel sorry for it standing in a place like this. Susano? Yeah. Woohoo! Fuck yeah! Okay. What's all that racket? Oh, it's you, Mutt. Yeah, there's Amaterasu's butthole. Oh, it's you, Mutt. What are you doing here? Go home. I already told you I'm not looking for apprentices. Anyway, Hana Valley is no place for a mutt like you. Beyond this point lies my secret training ground. It's the perfect place to hide. To train. Now, Scoot, be off with you. Wow, check out that wall painting. It said that a crystal sphere that makes trees grow is enshrined somewhere around here. Based on this painting here, I'd say the rumor must be true. Still, something's not right. Don't you think there's something missing from this painting? What in heaven's name? How did that happen? Well, now I can go hide. Now I can go train. What a strange place. Is this really the secret training ground Susano mentioned? Speaking of which, where'd Pops go anyway? Okay. What's up with this tiny sapling? I smell a faint scent like sake is coming from this sapling. What's up with this puddle? Looks pretty chintzy for what's supposed to be a grand altar. I bet there used to be something on here. Alright, cut this gate open. Here we go. Roar! What now? You foul beast. How did you get in here? Foul beast? Aww. You have some nerve sneaking into my private training ground. Now we shall get a taste of my new secret technique. Your foul beast looks like an ordinary sleepy bear to me, Pops. Enough talk. My blade thirsts for battle. Here goes nothing. Susano style. Susano! Su! Saw! No! Susano! Now for Susano style. Exploding implosion. That'll teach you, you foolish beast. You're no match for my new secret technique. Rest in peace, foul beast. Great warrior Susano condemns the offense, not the offender. Anyway, there are other monsters I must deal with. Oh ho 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 ho. This crystal sphere is filled with leaves. Is this sphere used in a ritual for a good harvest or something? Hey, didn't that wall painting have a sphere-like object in it? Okay, gotta push this thing up here. No. Fuck. Wow, someone had a lot of time on their hands to think all this up. So this was that sphere in that wall paint. Yeah, now I gotta make the sun shine. I bet the sphere here is magic or something. Shine that light, baby! Hey, is this a guardian sapling? It's all withered like the others. What the? Who turned out the lights? Oh, it's another constellation, Ami. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. My gratitude for releasing my body from its slumber. Please accept my humble thanks in return for your great kindness. I am Sakigami, one of the triumvirate of flora gods, known as the Hanagami. My brethren and I have been entrusted with the brush techniques known collectively as Green Sprout. I now grant my humble power to you. Use it wisely. That was Sakigami, one of the gods of flora. Apparently, the bloom brush technique can make flowers blossom simply by drawing a circle on a withered tree. Hey, maybe it'll make the withered guardian saplings blossom too. Wow, look at how everything grew back so quick. Sakia wasn't kidding about the power of the guardian saplings. So this is what Hana Valley is supposed to look like. It seems Sakia's garden sapling has lifted the evil curse. I'm not sure how weak the gods become recently, but it must have taken some wickedly strong power to suppress this magnificent guardian sapling. Even if you are Shiranui reborn, we might be up against more than we bargained for. Hey, Ami, what about that withered guardian sapling outside? I bet you could revive it like you did this one. And by bringing that guardian sapling back to life, we might be able to lift the curse there too. What are we waiting for? Leap before you think, right? No, that's not the saying at all, Isun. Dost thou even praise? That creepy old tree just won't give up. I've got an idea, Ami. Maybe you could hit its fruit right back at it, and while it's stunned, you could use Bloom to rid it of evil. The statue's all dirty, but that's proof that it's been watching over us for ages. Whoa, Ami, hold on. Hana Valley looks so much better now, but what about this gloomy patch of grass? You can use the power of Bloom to fill it in. Just fill it with your brush and Bloom will take care of it. You obtained green sprout tips. I'm fine. There was a scroll here too, eh? Ami, this looks like the travel guide. It's an ancient record of a pilgrimage across the land. If this were the real thing, it'd normally be worth a fortune, but with all the copies out there, you probably wouldn't get much for it. At any rate, if you ever want to read it, just press... yeah. It may sound rather preachy, but it should at least help you in your travels. Okay. Alright. Oh, fuck you guys again. Okay, there we go. Digging tips. Blah, blah, blah. Whoops. Okay, that's a new brush technique in the bag. Now, Ami, before you get all excited and forget what you're supposed to do, I have an important tip for you. Ready? Okay then, if you ever forget what to do next, blah, take a look at the logbook. You'll find your journal there. Your journal is a record of the important dialogue you've heard. It shows all the important info you have in that furry little head. Just dig up info the way I just showed you, and you'll be able to recall important things. Eventually, will be a lot easier if you remember this. Also remember, first things first. Okay, let's get going. Holy cow, this is bad. Looked like your regular old curse zone from back there. The evil here is far worse close up. It would curse a normal person in a flash. I'm afraid it might even rob you of your power. Hey, Graham. Hi, buddy. I know you want attention. Wow, that nasty cursed zone is completely gone. Plants and animals are back. And just feel that fresh breeze. Now that's what I call great divine intervention. If you keep on dispelling the evil curse like this, I bet the gods of nature will lend you their powers. Hey, that's Saki's tree, isn't it? Maybe she perked up because you revived a guardian sapling? Well, we can stop by and see her later. I mean, we're kinda on a roll here. How about we take a look around Shinshu Field first? You've been gone 100 years, right? A good run around the place will do you good. Wing battle. Whoa. What's up with this old gate? I don't like the looks of it. It's just teeming with evil power. I can feel it. Still, you being a god and all, we can't just ignore it. What do you think, my furry friend? We going through it or what? So that's it. Those things are gateways to monster layers. I've heard of such gates before. They're called devil gates. Those monsters got a lot of nerve building things like that. Let's tear them down wherever we find them. Vengeance Slip. Hey, Dog Nozzle. Now, let's see. What am I doing here again? Oh yes, I took shelter under this guardian sapling. When I heard that terrifying sound before like a monster growling. Well, this is perfect. It's fate. Why don't I set up shop here? You know where to come when you're sent shopping, right, Pooch? Oh yes, I don't know if you'll understand this, but here goes. I'd like to ask you a favor. It'll be a cinch with your nose. If you sniff out any nice bowls or dishes lying about, don't just leave them to rot away. Bring them to me, would you? If you turn up any treasures that are worth a bit, I'll pay you. Treasures? You found anything like that, Ami? If you did, you should just sell it. I mean, what are you gonna do with stuff like pots and dishes? It's hard to sell stuff you worked so hard to get. Don't worry. All the treasures you collect will be cataloged in the fan menu. What are you mumbling about? Have you got some things for me? Nope. Is that a thing in Japan where, like, they send the dog out to do the shopping? Why would they just assume that's a thing? Thank you, Dog Nozzle. I appreciate that. That's a good use for streaming as a service to watch someone else play a game you'll never play. Ah, okay. I assume when you say when it came out, you're talking about the HD remaster of this game? Hmm? What a pretentious sign. Ami, this here's a dojo. It's where people come to learn sword fighting and martial arts. But who knows if they'll train you here. Maybe if you're a good wolfie, they'll teach you a trick or two. Onigiri-sensei. Well, what have we here? It looks like I have an adorable lupine visitor. Oh, you're talking... Oh, wow. So, original release. My name is Onigiri-sensei. I believe onigiri is... If I remember correctly, it's rice balls, so... He's Rice Ball Sensei. And this is my dojo. Fighting Master. Onigiri Sensei. What business could a wolf like yourself have at a dojo like this? Certainly you haven't come to study the fighting arts with yours truly. Yeah, I'll learn a new combat move. Haha, I like the cut of your jib, my furry friend. I'd very much like to while away the hours at play with you, but I'm afraid this place is far too dangerous for creatures like you. That is, of course, unless you can cover the training fee. I'll be a monkey's uncle. You've got the cash, have you? I see. I suppose I have no choice. I'll do as you wish and allow you to enroll in my dojo. Oh! I love it. His head turns upside down. Are you mentally prepared to handle the ultimate challenge? Step inside to test your might. Let the lesson begin. We'll practice the Fleetfoot God technique. Take these tips to heart and remember them as we train. Press ZR quickly and without hesitation. In doing so, you can quickly bound out of the way of incoming attacks. You'll move in the direction you push the left stick. You can instantly execute a dash immediately following a jump. Press ZR to quickly leap away from impending danger. Well, did you understand? I'll grant you this technique scroll. Check it when you forget what it means to be a warrior. This technique can only be mastered by the best. It's not something to be learned. You must have the innate ability. Train until your muscles ache, then train some more. Okay. Had enough, huh? Listen, Wolf, gaining experience in a single skill is admirable, but you must never lose the drive for self-improvement. I pray that you do not forget that. Ah, okay. Pyrotechnist. Pyrotechnist's house? This is running on Switch. This is the HD remaster. Legend of Orochi. Sleeping like a log, come back at night. You read the message. Guess we'll just have to come back tonight. Hey, get a look at the statue's face. It's got the same blank expression as you. Hee hee hee. Ow, ow, ow. What's going on? Ida of the Dangan Express never trips up. I've fallen, and I can't get up. Should have worn a life alert. Must be a curse. Express Messenger, Ida. I don't have time for falling over. People are waiting for mail. Those monsters must have set some kind of trap for me as a joke. Darn it, I knew I should have bought a traveler's charm. Hey, Pooch, that's the traveler's charm you've got there, isn't it? Oh, yes. I feel so light. My body feels as light as a feather. Thanks, Pooch. You saved me. Can't hang about. Gotta catch up on my deliveries. Jesus, fuck that run. Freaky, it looks like the river suddenly cleared up. I did see Susano whizzing past here a little while ago. Surely it wasn't him who cleaned up the river, was it? Nah, that wouldn't make any sense. Alright, night is approaching. Ah, okay, here we are. No, no, no. That can't be right. It shouldn't be doing that. No, no, no. I checked to double check my formula. No, no, no. Hey, you there. Got a minute? Hmm? Whoa, what's this little wisp doing here? Hey, who you calling a wisp? I'm Isun, the wandering artist. Well, well, well. You're a little ball of fire, aren't you? I'm Tama. Tama, the flaming pyrotechnist. That's what they call me. Flaming pyrotechnist. Tama. Listen up, you two. I'm just about to... Oh, whoop. Take a look at the formula I posted on the wall there. My whole career as a pyrotechnist has led to that formula, friends. It's for a little firework I've dubbed the Midnight Wonder Boy. There's only one problem. Even though I know the formula is sound, it's not working right yet. I know. Listen, pup. You've got good eyes. Fiery eyes. Smoldering eyes. Now fuck me, dog. Fuck me. Maybe your red-hot glare is just what I need to set this off. Feast your eyes on the greatest display the world has ever seen. Hold on to your hats, kids. Here I go. Brightest constellation in the sky. The Midnight Wonder Boy. Holy smokes! That Tama may have a few screws loose, but boy, can he deliver. Hmm? That light again. Oh, it's another constellation, Ami. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Too often it is easy to forget that which we cannot see. Hidden away, I had lost track of you, but now my soul is at ease. I, Okami, god of explosive force, lend my power to your cause. Use the cherry bomb to lay waste to foes and obstacles alike. Hey, did another brush technique just come back to you? That was Bakugami, the god of explosions. His technique is called Cherry Bomb. Tama's enthusiasm must have awakened the god's power in you. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's give that Cherry Bomb a try. What about that cracked wall over there? Why don't you try a Cherry Bomb on it? But be careful. I'd have eaten this shit up back in the day when this came out. Okami was 2006, right? It blasted that cracked wall to smithereens. That cherry bomb is one destructive technique. I mean, just think what it could do to monsters. It's gonna be tricky handling something that powerful, but I bet you'll be using it all the time once you master it. Yeah, okay, 2006. Yeah, I was so into Zelda stuff at the time. One of the 13 Zodiac treasures. It is posed whimsically. Have you ever heard of the, oh, hold on, let me... The issue with Okami's cover art for the Wii version? Whoever took the picture and made the cover, use the version from the IGN website, just took it. So on the cover, there's the IGN watermark in Amaterasu's mouth. It's kind of funny, actually. Oh, hold on, there was... I didn't want to say they stole it, because the art probably originally came from a legitimate source from the game. It's not like it was fan art that they used or anything. When I sit down to do this, it feels like I'm flying through. Before, it was honestly a little... like pulling teeth to get me to go play it. Because I tried playing this back in... mid 2020, all throughout. Shortly after COVID hit. And up until, like, September of that year. I put, like, 11 to 12 hours in. And it was just so tough for me to continue going. Oh, dear me, this is awful. Priest of Moon Shrine, Mika. A most welcome guest has wandered into our shrine. Your timing is immaculate, Wolf. I need to speak to you. Outside is Lake Harami, Nippon's largest lake. In the middle of it, there was an old shrine called the Moon Cave, but it's completely disappeared, vanished into thin air. It enshrines the wicked demon that Nagi and Shiranui once defeated. It housed Tsukuyoni, the fabled sword that keeps the demon at bay. That demon, its name was... No, I'll be cursed if I say it. It was Voldemort. Voldemort was the demon. Anyway, the point is, what on earth has happened to the shrine? It's guarded day and night by the Tao Master, Waka. On the one occasion he has to go back to the city, this happens. Oh dear. Oh. Lately, there have been monsters hunting these parts as well. Those mischief-making monsters are the worst. I expect this is their doing. Well, maybe not this time, but they still need to be dealt with. I've already prepared a wanted list for them. The gods will have marked all those wanted monsters with a sign. You'll know as soon as you lay eyes on them. However, they're very cautious. They only come out at night. Will you go put this list up somewhere obvious, Wolf? I'm sure some brave soul will step up to the challenge. May the gods protect you always. Hey, this is a sweet job for us, Ami. Let's keep this list handy and take care of all those mischief-making monsters ourselves. I mean, we're gonna run into them whether we like it or not, so we might as well collect the reward, too. Anyway, seems they only come out at night. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, this is a... even compared to the Zeldas and Zelda likes at the time, Onimaru the Incorrigible appeared. What's with this monster? It's got an exorcising arrow stuck in it. Exorcising arrows are sacred relics for driving away evil. That means somebody really wanted to get rid of this monster. Come on, Ami, finish it off. Don't let it get away. Onimaru the Incorrigible defeated. Yeah, this game definitely has some pacing issues. That was one of those monsters from the Monster Notebook. We just happened to find it. Boy, you never know what you'll find next. You know that Monster Notebook you have? Well, you can cross out the one monster you've taken care of. The monster you just finished off is on this wanted list. Go ahead and strike the name off the list with your brush. That's one less monster. At this rate, it won't be long before you can cross them all out. Once you defeat all the wanted monsters, go see the priest. Maybe he'll give you a reward. Yeah, so in my 10 to 12 hours with it, I had just entered the 4th dungeon. It had gotten a little bit more interesting. You'd gotten more powers. Dungeons were coming a bit faster and more frequently, so I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I just stopped right before the interesting stuff. Huh? We passed under the shrine gate and followed the narrow path, so where the heck's the moon cave? Should be right here. Hey, what's with that big old mountain over there? Since when did that appear in the middle of Lake Harami? They say the moon cave is where Nagi slew the legendary beast. That huge mountain is way too big for the moon cave, I remember. I mean, just look at it. It's massive. Yes, this game is very, very talky. To a fault. Youch. What the heck? There's some kind of barrier here. Never seen one so powerful before. We'd be better off staying away from this thing. Well, with Okami, I feel like it's one of the... Now I'd say it's broadly considered quote-unquote a classic. Now, whether that is deserved or not, you know, see like the Ocarina of Time WAF episode. But I feel like Okami is generally well remembered. Coral fragment. Hunk of coral said to have been brought from the Dragon Palace. I am on a Zelda kick, so I'm going to be playing some more Zelda games in the future. Agata Forest Port. The ferry between the Shinshu Field and the Agata Forest docks here. The ferry used to run frequently, but it's been out of service ever since the water level dropped. Well, Ami, I think we've seen all about there is to see here in Shinshu Field. Maybe it's time we checked in on Sakuya back in Kamiki Village. It will be interesting comparing Okami to the Zeldas of the time, which I'm sure this was ostensibly trying to not directly emulate, but I'm sure the Zeldas were a massive inspiration. So 2006, the more recent, they would have drawn from Ocarina of Time and possibly Wind Waker. Those would have been the games around at the time. Wow, what's all this? The village is just bustling with activity. Wonder what's going on. Yeah, of course, it's modeled on Legend of Zelda. It's, like, ridiculously obvious. Ah ha ha, what a joy to see life returning to the land. Just 15 more to go. We will be blessed with a miracle when all the trees are in bloom. I mean, there are worse series to be a fan of. Far worse. But yeah, I mean, if Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker, you get into the first dungeon pretty quick in those games. Compared to, I'm 2.5 hours in and haven't gotten to the first dungeon yet. From what I remember of playing this, it does pick up. Like, you don't have this long of a wait between the first and second dungeon. And there's more incident. And, like, the Zelda series was my absolute favorite growing up. I've got plans to eventually stream the entire Zelda series. Which I have plans for all but 3 of the games right now. By which I mean, I have the means or know exactly the means to, Hey, Sakia, my little blossom. You're looking mighty fine thanks to us. Hey, why doesn't she say something? Come to think of it, I haven't seen her around lately. She didn't kick the bucket, did she? Come on, Sakia. Let's see that pretty little face of yours. I know, let's ask old Mr. Orange what's going on. But... I've got... an NES and an SNES Classic. I've ordered an analog pocket for the Game Boy games. N64 games I've got on the Wii U. Gonna play Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD on the Wii U. The blessing of the gods allows me to keep dancing like this. The only three I don't have plan worked out for right now are A Link Between Worlds and Triforce Heroes, being two of them, which are the 3DS games. And regular Four Swords. One more. Just one more to go. Because that was multiplayer only. A single player version was released on the DSi. But that is like long gone. That was only available for a limited time. I'll figure out those eventually. Someday I'll get to them all. Every single withered tree in this village is now in full bloom. Now all we must do is wait. Wait for the miracle to take place. The Oracle games, if you've never played those are very, very good. I love those. They're Game Boy Color games, so if you have a 3DS, you can pick those up. And they were actually developed... Oh, I'm not doing those. I'm not doing the CDI games. Or any of the Hyrule Warriors or Link's Crossbow Training or any of that stuff. There were also 3 games on the Philips CDI. 3 Zelda games. At last, the answer to all my prayers. All the village's trees have sprung back to life. It is time to harness the power that dwells within the good earth. Yes, it is time for the Konohana Shuffle. I shall summon back the spirit of the divine tree Konohana. Sake of Valor. But first, I must break my vow of temperance. I shall gingerly sip this sake, and soon we shall see blossoms. Oh, yes! Yes, yes! Hey, Gramps, you okay? You got a real weird look in your eyes. Snowball, Isun. What you're about to see is the stuff of legends. Behold, the secret of secrets. I give you the Konohana Shuffle. The mustache is what you draw your attention to? Not the weird orange just sitting on top of his head? That grew when he got drunk? Fuck. It didn't work. Not even a bit. The tree was supposed to become a blaze of blossoms. Is the Konohana shuffle nothing but a sham? No, it cannot be. I won't give up. I shall keep dancing till Konohana blossoms. Once again, the secret of secrets, the Konohana shuffle. I love the noises this guy makes. Great Amaterasu. And she's scantily clad now. Sakuya? You're alive, and you, look very nice. Little bug friend, I see you are full of spunk, as always. I also owe this elderly gentleman my deepest thanks. What bravery. Mere words cannot express the depth of my gratitude. Thanks to you all, I have been restored and re-energized. Just a reminder that this game is horny on main. Of course, the one who deserves my thanks and respect the most is none other than the glorious god Amaterasu. Praise be to you. I cannot guarantee that it will mean salvation for all of Nippon, but if you restore the guardian saplings spread about the land, you too will benefit from the power that results. I will remain in Kamiki, praying for your mission's success. How I look forward to gazing upon you again. May the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Oh man, what now? Another constellation? This game just is so charming. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Long have I hidden myself here among the nature of Kamiki. But the time has come for I, Hasugami, proud member of the Hanagami trio of Flora gods, to reveal myself. May my power be of assistance on your grave quest. Holy smokes, that was Hasugami! With the water lily power, you can create lily pads on water. You can use them to cross any body of water. Let's try it out. Come on, this way, Ami. I've been eyeing that treasure chest out there for some time. Why don't you create some lily pads here? Make them like stepping stones all the way to the islet. The water lily brush technique creates lily pads on water. All you gotta do is draw circles on the water. Come on, Furball, let me see you work wonders with that brush of yours. Yeah, that's it. Hey, wipe that smirk off your face, Furball. At least we don't have to worry about getting wet anymore. I know. Now that you have this new power, let's use it to travel a bit further out of the village. Remember the waterway leading to the forest that I told you about? Our little Saki is back to her old peppy self, but there are still lots of guardian saplings that haven't blossomed. Sun fragment. The extreme modality of now you are exploring, once you hit this thing you are now in combat, is really weird to me. And I don't really care for it, but oh well. Agata Forest. The cursed zone expanded into the forest? Thought evil would shun areas with so much grass and trees. It must really be some curse the way it's changed the forest. Hmm? What's a house doing here in this cave? How could anyone live here with that curse zone spreading around? Stray bee. Find all the scattered bees and get a special reward. Ha ha ha. You've come, White Wolf, and you look troubled. You may call me Madame Fawn. I read bones to see the future. I knew you would come. I saw it in a vision. Bone Reader, Madame Fawn. It looks like the world outside is in great chaos. This is not to say that it was not predestined to happen. However, this year is special. This is the 100th year since Nagi and Shiranui's adventure. You saw the enormous cursed area on your way here, did you not? Land rendered barren, all who approach tainted by darkness. Only one creature possesses the power to control this, Orochi. Even so, the rate at which it spreads, incredible. The curse can only be lifted by restoring the guardian saplings. Perhaps you will encounter one hidden here in Agata Forest. That's enough idle talk for now. I'm trying to run a business here. Like I told you, I am a fortune teller. The bones reveal all. If you have money, I could even tell your future, Wolf. Interested? Nah. Come back anytime you're in need of my services. Okay. Oh, right. You obtain devout beads. A new divine instrument, guarded by a guardian sapling, eh? Wow, Saki's gonna spoil you at this rate. Anyway, this is gonna make your life a whole lot easier. The monsters are gonna try to get you any way they can, so you need to equip a good divine instrument and practice with it. But remember, there's more than simply equipping them. They can be equipped as a sub-weapon or a main weapon, also known as a dom weapon. The weapon's effect will differ depending on how it's equipped. You can even pull off some secret techniques with your sub-weapons. Even after your 100-year nap, you remember that much, right? I know you're not too bright, but no sweat, no thinking involved. Just try to equip that new divine weapon, that new divine instrument as a main weapon. Got the hang of it? Well, let me give you an example. You know that mirror of yours? Well, it acts as a shield when equipped as a sub-weapon. You're under attack, press X to guard with it. You should test it out on the monsters in the area. Oh, and one more thing. You remember what Saki said, don't you? The sacred tree in Kamiki Village will bear a guardian fruit each time a guardian sapling is revived. Make sure to stop by Saki's tree whenever you return to Kamiki. Hark, the call of the heavens, the earth, the sea. They summon me forth to defeat evil. Waka, the god's gift to man, is here. Bonjour. Taomaster Waka. What's up with that guy? That crimson shading and divine instrument on your back. You look kinda weird, but I reckon you pack a punch, baby. Hey, think you're so special way up there, huh? Get down here and talk face to... Wait, did he say crimson shading? Can he see Ami's true form? I love that he's got those dope-ass sandals. And a lightsaber. I forgot about that. Hey, he drew a sword. This is how I get my point across. Pun intended. The moment the cursed zone started spreading across Nippon, I saw the shadowy figure that removed the sacred sword Tsukuyomi flee into Kamiki village and seal the entrance with a huge rock. You guys know anything about that? This guy gives me the creeps. Better keep your eye on him. Huh? Tommy, you getting all worked up again? Magnifique. I wouldn't have it any other way. Now you shall get an earful of my beloved sword. Behold, pillow talk. Let's rock, baby. Japanese monk who speaks French and carries a lightsaber. It's been quite some time since I've tasted your power, Amaterasu. That's enough for now. Too late now. You're the one who picked the fight. Hey, wait. You know this guy, Ami? Well, that was pretty tactless. Excusez-moi, baby. You see, I was looking into that cursed zone that struck this area. It consumed all in its path, even the light of the sun. It is the curse of Orochi, the legendary 8-headed serpent. Okay, how many times are we gonna have to go through this? It's Orochi, yes. Oh, Orochi? Do not utter that name without reason. That alone could curse the weak of mind. Orochi was slain 100 years ago by Nagi and Shiranui, and its evil spirit was sealed away in the moon cave, which I guarded. You know, the cave in the middle of the lake over on Shinshu Field? But someone has gone and freed Orochi by removing Tsukuyomi. The beast's evil has caused a cursed zone to cover these lands. I never thought the sacred sword could be so easily removed. Whoever did it waited till I was back in the capital. It seems things are afoot that even I did not prophesize. We're way ahead of you, pretty boy. We've been busy dispelling the curse left and right. That Orochi's gonna be mincemeat when we're through with it. So, you're the ones who've revived the trees in this area. But a lot of time's passed since Orochi's return. You'd better pick up the pace, Mashari. What? I'm sorry to say, our battle just now was a big disappointment. You're not what you used to be, Amaterasu. You may have defeated Orochi long ago, but one cannot dwell on past glories. You have weakened greatly during your 100-year slumber. That's enough! Now tell me about that shadowy figure you saw fleeing to Kamiki. How do we know it wasn't you? Relax, my little bouncing friend. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a little prophecy for you. I can see into the future, you know. I foresee a log and big thrills. You'll know what I'm talking about when the time comes. Anyway, I must be off. The work of a prophet is never done. Au revoir, baby. What a freak. Who the heck does he think he is? Hey, wake up, Ami. We got work to do. Save your strength. You ain't gonna open it that way. Traveler's Charm. Wow, now there's something you don't see every day. A white wolf. You just look like that. You look just like that Shiranui. There used to be lots of animals here in Agato Forest, but they started to disappear when the number of monsters increased. Oh, listen to me. Now's hardly the time for that kind of chat. I wonder what could have happened. I don't suppose you bumped into my son in the forest, did you? Narai River was flooded during the storm the other day, you see. The bridge to Kusa village was completely washed away. I asked my son to get to work on building a new bridge, but he's so busy with that dog of his that he just won't make a start. The dog my son's so smitten with is called Ume. I found him injured in the forest a long time ago. My son nursed him back to health, so he's a bit overprotective. He's become so soft that he has no sense of adventure now at all. But if a man lives in the forest, there are things he has to do. That's why I'm determined to get him to build a new bridge. I'm sure he can do it. I just have to trust in him and be patient. Deep Abyss. This is the famous Deep Abyss of Agata Forest. Oh, poor Ume. I wonder if he's okay. Oh, hello there, doggy. Oh, hi, doggy. You all alone, too? I'm Kokari. Pleased to meet you. Boy of the forest, Kokari. What? This? This is my fishing pole. Actually, there's no fishing line or hook on it right now. But there's a reason for that. My dog Ume and I were exploring a secret place the other day. An ancient building known as the Suta Ruins. We'd never been able to get into the ruins until we found a key deep in the forest. But when we went in, we heard a horrible roar from deep within. I didn't waste any time getting out of there. I locked the entrance to the ruins and hightailed it home. I thought Ume had followed me, but he was nowhere to be found. I bet he's trapped back at those ruins. He must be crying, all scared and alone. If you know where he is, then why don't you go rescue him? This is no time to be fishing. Yes, well, there's a reason for that. You see, on my way home from the ruins, I fell near the water's edge and in went the key. I've tried my hardest to fish it back out, but I've lost all my line and hooks. All I have now is this pole. You're right, Dog Nozzle. It's just a regular pole. Whoa. I've tried my hardest to fish. Yeah. All I have now is this pole. Ouch. Now cut that out. There's nothing I hate more than a crybaby. You were the one who left your dog in those dangerous ruins. So you gotta do whatever it takes to get the key and go help him. But listen here, kid. Fishing's all about attitude. Attitude! There's nothing you can't catch with the right attitude. Fish, babes, or whatever. It all can be yours. Go ahead, act like you're having fun. Act like you're having fun. Pretend to have fun. We'll watch. Boy, this murky water sure gives me the creeps. People call it deep abyss because they can't see the bottom. But that's not why these waters are famous. Legend has it a humongous fish swallowed the moon reflected on the surface of the water. No one knows if the legend is true, but to this day the moon never rises here in Agata Forest. Give the fairy tales a rest, will you, kid? They're so gloomy. Think more positive. Have fun. Fun! Okay, Ami. Let's use that celestial brush of yours to help him out. There should be some fishing line on his pole, but there's not. Well, let's just make some by drawing a line from the pole to a fish. Draw a line connected to the fish. Once you have the hook the fish, push the left stick in the opposite direction of the fish's movement. Pull too hard, power gauge will move to the red area, and the life gauge will begin. Yeah. Press the button and then power slash. Whoa, did I actually get a bite? Careful now, kid. Don't pull with all your might, you'll just wear yourself out. Just reel it in nice and slow. You caught Gobi. A Gobi again. You caught giant salmon. Wow, that's a big one. Hey. That's the ruins key. It popped right out of the mouth of that big old fish. Now I could go save Ume over at the ruins. I'm gonna go all the way in this time. No running away from me now. Hey, give that back. Good move, Ami. You can't have the kid getting hurt on your watch. Well, what are we waiting for? We got a lost dog to find in Sutra Ruins. I never got to the point where I found out what those statues did. Well, let's go look for that kid's dog. I'm actually hoping we might find something more. Nobody's entered these ruins for ages, right? Just think about it. There could be a fabulous treasure hoard hidden in here. But enough talk, let's start looking. Demon Fang. Roasted meat. Roasted fish. The Suta Ruins. That's a pretty oddly shaped statue. Look at all that moss. Must have been here for ages. And what's up with that weird water? I don't think you want to go jumping in there, Furball. How about drawing some lily pads so we can check it out? Alright. Well, I'm at almost exactly 2 hours. So, if you didn't guess it before, this is the first dungeon. So, yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow night with more Okami. We're going to be going through the first dungeon. I should beat it next time, but what happens, happens. So, I'm enjoying this, even if it's slow and talkative. But hey, we're finally getting into it after 3.5 hours. So, alright, see you all tomorrow night. Thanks for watching. anyone who's watching, if you're looking forward to Elden Ring, have fun with that. Bye. See you tomorrow night, everyone.